All right, so the news has come down today that Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Bucks is open to the idea of being moved somewhere during this NBA offseason. And look, this shouldn't come as a surprise. With 3 seasons in a row of first-round exits in the postseason, you knew at some point there was going to be a potential parting of the ways. And while you're hearing the words open to the idea of moving, think about this like you'd think about it in your own life. You're in a relationship. That relationship, you've been in it for a few years, it starts to grow stale. And what happens? What's that first conversation like? Maybe we should go for counseling or couples therapy. And then it's, maybe we should see other people. And then before you know it, you come home one night and you find some other guy's, belongings in the house or something like that. And you know something's going on. That's the direction this thing's going when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. The relationship's over. Neither side is willing to say it yet, but the relationship is over between the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's just a matter of time. At some point, these two sides are going to part ways. It's just a matter of how. Now, the NBA draft lottery has a lot to do with how all of this plays out. Who winds up getting the number 1 pick, and maybe the Milwaukee Bucks could have some say. Who winds up getting the number 2 pick? Who winds up getting the number 3 pick? There's a lot of good guys at the top of this draft beyond Cooper Flagg that the Bucks could have interest in. Maybe they can get some draft picks in exchange for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Or maybe they go right to the top and try to get Cooper Flagg. You never know. But what we do know right now is this. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be on the Milwaukee Bucks in 2025-2026. And it's just a matter of time. Now, here's the one thing I want to say as we wrap up this conversation on Giannis and his future. If I had told Bucks fans 6, 7 years ago that you were going to win an NBA championship with Giannis Antetokounmpo, you'd just get one. You'd get a brand new arena. And several years later, you'd wind up with some first-round exits. You'd wind up saying bye-bye to Giannis, watch him go play for another team, maybe even win a championship for another team. And you'd have to go through a couple of years of rebuilding and start over again. But you got that one title. Would you have signed up for it? I think most Bucks fans, if I had asked that question several years ago, would have said yes. So you can't be mad now when that's the scenario that's played out. Bucks fans, you got your title. Now you're going to have to eat it for a couple of years. That's your Sports Wrap Short. I'm Jason Page. We'll see you on TV.